Hello, good evening, Twin Minds here. We are back with my summer car in Finland, trying not to die, because that seems to be what I'm best at in this game so far. So let's get right into it, so we don't have to listen to that music for too much longer and lose my sanity further than it already is. I did a little bit of research, because I really needed to, and I have figured out at least some things that I can do to make some progress putting the car together. Because that has been the part that's been stopping me the most, aside from the whole dying business. So, we currently have a bunch of active jobs. If I recall, that is poop, that is poop, that is firewood, that is poop, and that is grandma. Last we saw grandma, I was dying on my way to go see her, so that didn't work. Hey, salsa, sparkles, salsas, etc. Hi. So yes, what day? What time and what day is it? Do I have enough time to do stuff at the morning? It is what appears to be a little after 10, something like that. Hypno Goat! Yay, Hypno Goat! Thank you, Sparkles. That is 50 embers. We are well on our way. You are now putting me at 500 total embers. If you notice right above chat, there is actually a little leaderboard now. That is something that was supposed to be available a little bit earlier, but they're still working the kinks out of this whole test process. So you are now number 1 and only 1 on the leaderboard. Congratulations. Okay, this is a necessity. You can't see the leaderboard. Interesting. You do see it. Wonderful. I wasn't sure if that was a thing or not. Alright, I made a mess last time I was here. But I don't want to put that all away just yet, because I want to at least attempt to accomplish something today. So let's go ahead and headbutt the water. Done. Oops. Turn that on. Okay. Let's see. I want to get booze going, so I think I need to make another trip to town, or to boat. So let's bring a couple things with. Bring a case of beer. Hello, Outside Sloth. Welcome back. Okay, so this is my van beer. This is my cabin beer. Do I still have my poop truck beer? I don't have my poop truck beer. I need to resolve that problem eventually. Alright, so I'm going to do what I can to make it to town, or to the cabin sooner than later. Let's grab another sausage. I said let's grab another sausage. Those are not really going where I want them to go. And we have a call. Interrupting my vacation travel preparation. Another poop job in town. Sure. Shut up, sir. I got it. Alright, another poop job in town. That's good. This is still not supposed to be here, but I may end up with 2 of these. Or it's just not at the cabin anymore. I don't know which yet. Let's see. Let's grab a pizza as well. Probably should grab some bug spray for the cabin as well. It's roof pizza now. Bug spray for the cabin, because bug spray is an important commodity at the cabin. Did I need to bring anything else to the cabin? I don't think so. I don't know why I'm bothering to buckle up. I think it's more that it's just important to buckle up no matter what you're doing. There we go. Alright. So, let's see if I can get us to the cabin without any of us dying. Okay, that's fine. Now I just need to load up the boat. That thing is forever lost. I can't get it. Luckily, that was just the pizza, so it wasn't the end of the world. Alright, so this is the cabin beer. Probably should have a boat beer as well at some point, but I'll be fine for now. Alright, so we're going to enter driving mode. We're going to do that. Perfect. And we're going that way. While we go that way, I'm going to go ahead and start up some tunes. Hang on. I was trying to get my drink open with one hand. It wasn't working very well. Hi, Zaron. Welcome. I'm doing just fine. How about yourself? This boat likes to pull to the left. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just the simple fact that the beer is there, and there's physics involved. Who knows? Still curious what that is, off in the distance up there. Cabin's coming up. Our equipment is floating a little bit, but that's fine. Somehow floating in a boat feels appropriate. I didn't realize how spazzy that thing was. Alright. Alright, we're just coming up on the dock. Right up there. Lovely cabin waiting for us to visit. Alright. Engine shut off. Alright. So we are here. Okay. Beer. In my hand, beer. Beer. Hand. There we go. No, I don't think a court jester would be good at illusion magic. Court jesters typically did not fulfill that role. They were the zany fun, not the tricksters, typically. Usually there was another party in the court that was responsible for actual party tricks and whatnot. Stop it. Alright, so we've got our bug spray. Perfect for the cabin. Alright, so our coffee pot is not here, it is at home. So that means that it did not duplicate it, it just didn't save where I put it. So I'm going to take the coffee cup, put that in the boat now while I still can. Nah, court jester's skills typically lied in, you know, juggling and making stupid jokes and, you know, singing crappy songs, all for the amusement. The court jester was usually, like, the butt of jokes. Was not necessarily one who is meant to be, you know, good at anything, really, other than making a fool of himself and others for the amusement of the king or whoever he was serving. I wouldn't believe an evil demonic court jester would be a thing. Alright, so my stress is 0, which means that just by being up at the cabin, it is a non-stressful experience, which I can approve of. I do need to get this trap going. And I need to remember to put it in a place where I can retrieve it again, because it is actually a good thing that I died and didn't save, because the trap ended up getting thrown a little bit too far out and I couldn't actually grab it again. But that'll be fine. Alright, our thirst is up though, so I probably should get something to drink. Musico, welcome back. Yes, they did add a stress meter. You've got urine, hunger, thirst, fatigue, stress, and dirtiness. On top of money. We now have, I'm assuming since you're used to the older versions of the game, we now have cigarettes to smoke to reduce stress. We've got... Oh, what else do we have? See, I personally didn't follow the development of the game, so I only know bits and pieces of what was changed. I know the cigarettes are relatively new. There we go. Exactly. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Fine. Whoops. Alright then. Hello. Aha. Alright, let's see if we can get some of this wood in here. This firewood picker is terrible. It only occasionally grabs the wood. So what I like doing instead is use the firewood to kind of hoover it all up. Perfect. Perfect. And I have one piece of wood that went that direction. That's fine. It'll be fine. Oh, hey! That one fell in. I think we're good. That's fine. I just chopped a piece of wood with a piece of wood. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, so that can go there. I don't need it at the moment, but I figured I'd prepare myself. All of my various bars are okay. I think. Let's go see if we can find that piece of wood that went flying. Just so we don't have random assets all over the world. Alright. I can't throw wood very far. Good to know. Oh, there's another one. Perfect. I'm just doing what I can to get the cabin all nice and prepared for when I actually do need to use it. I mostly just came here to get the booze and catch a fish for Granny. Everything else that I'm doing is just extra. Can I put another one in here? Yes, I can. Alright. Let's go ahead and close that. Close that. Close that. Let's see. I'm going to take a sausage. Put that on the grill. Close enough. There. I could potentially fill that up with wood as well. Sure, why not? You're a terrible piece of wood. Eh. Eh. Stupid piece of wood. I think it kind of sort of worked. It wants to work, but not quite. Can I... Eh? Haha! I can. Good. That feel when your piece of wood is sharper than the axe that you're using to chop it. So that's ready for when I want to use it. My dirtiness is up a little bit, so let's go into the lake. Everything's fine under here. Just taking a look, quick cleansing swim in the lake. I think what I might do is just leave the fish trap out. Go back to home. Take care of other things like putting together the car engine. And then come back at some other time when there's fish. I think I'll take this with me home as well. Because that's fun. Can I not grab a firework? Apparently I can't grab a firework when it's in the boat like this. That's fine, whatever. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, headed back home. The fish trap is set though, so next time I go back there I should have at least a couple fish, I think. Sure, go for it. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do when I get back is get the booze cooking. I don't remember, or actually rather I don't know how long that takes. So I'd like to get it cooking sooner than later so I can have it. And then I want to probably at least attempt to put a couple parts on the car, I think. Yep, that is the quote I remember. There's my dock. I was aiming for the open spot in trees, but that is not where I need to go. Good enough? Good enough. Alright, so I just need to take these things and get them somewhere useful. Jesus! Friggin' lobbed that thing. Damn it! Alright, mental note. Don't throw coffee cup. It may be hard to find it afterward. Coffee time. I think the general theory behind that, Zyron, is that most of the time they don't feel like they have done anything wrong and don't have to repent. Alright. So, I have a couple options. Let me get parked here. Alright, question for anyone out there who is paying attention and or cares. Once I get all this set up and get a couple pieces in the car, what should we do tomorrow? Should we go do poop missions? Should we do firewood chopping mission? Or should we really focus hard on getting our car together? Aww. Our funds are low. Yay, pretty. No, the computer is like $6,500. So if we're going to aim for a computer, we need money. So that's the thing. I'm gonna drink one of these. Alright, so this should be in the lower section with all the empties. You know what? Screw it. Another one. Because that's hunger. Drinking concentrated juice helps your hunger more than your thirst, which is an interesting concept. Alright, you can go there. Alright, so I need to grab the bucket and get the booze started. I see a vote for getting the car fixed and a vote for doing jobs. I mean, granted, I am all for both of those things. I have a new light fixture. It is called a bucket. Alright, so I'm going to get this lid. There. It's fine. Oops. I'm actually going to do this in here quick. Alright, so sugar is, so it's 6 sugars. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's all I had there, and I've got one more in here. And this is 6. And then a yeast. So I made sure I had enough for at least 2 rounds of alcohol. So now we go in here and fill it with water. There it is, okay. Wasn't sure if it was actually doing something. Okay, so let's put away a couple of these, just because. Now, I'm almost thinking that the juice should be one of my primary sources of food for a while, because I got to empty those containers. Oops. This needs to go up here. Yeah, I don't remember all of that series. I remember it being very kind of Monster of the Week style, except for it was Sinners of the Week, I guess. Alright, so, this is floating pizza. Let's not do that, please. I think I'm mostly going to focus on the sausages because they are essentially the most effective meal. But it's always good to have variety in your diet of junk food. Let's do that. That didn't really go as planned, but sure. Sure. I got another juice down here. Alright, it's mostly cleaned up except for the pile of sausages on the counter, or on the table, so that's fine. You are done. Thank you very much. Perfect. That's what I was looking for. Bubbles. Alright, so what time is it now? It is 4 something, 4:30. So we'll see if we can get a little bit done. Now, I have unfortunately made a mistake with the car, or with the engine. I kind of thought I might have, and it's going to take a little bit of undoing to fix that problem, which is unfortunate. So this piece right here in the front needs to come off. And there's a couple pieces attached to that, so yeah. So first off, that needs to come off is this thing. Can I need to find the screws so I can undo them. Now that one was never done. That's probably a bad thing. What else do we got? Okay. So I need to find the right size screw for those, or the right size wrench. There we are. So the reason I'm taking all this off is those drums over there are things that are supposed to be under this gearbox. I was not aware of that until it was too late. Alright, so this piece needs to come off. And then I think I can do the gearbox, but I need the right size for it. Are those really that big, or am I missing something? Those are not that big. What am I missing? don't know exactly what I'm missing. Ah, there we go. Alright. I was aiming at the wrong bolts to remove. Alright, then comes that one. And there should be some others. Those also need to be unscrewed. I know that's one, but I don't remember if that's part of gearbox screw. Oh, the challenges I've been causing myself. Let's undo it. I think that might be... No, that's oil pan, so that needs to stay on. Yes, indeed, I have caused myself problems. I think it might be that one. I just don't remember what size that is. Hi, Malor. How you doing? Aha! Found it. There it is. Okay, so gearbox is off. Mixer's being a butt again. I disapprove. Why is Mixer being a butt? Yeah, actually, you're right. That's, Mixer was missing a couple of the messages from Twitch. Interesting. I'm doing pretty good, Miller. How about you? Or rather, I already asked you that. Sorry, I'm very distracted with my car building thing. So, let's see if I can put this together properly. No, not that. There we go. Can I... That needs to go off. Can I put this on? Oh, also, I can put on the belt. Let's put on the belt while I still can. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright. I am clearly failing miserably. One thing I do need to do, however, and I didn't really realize this before, is I need to charge my battery. There. Battery for charging. Well, I'm glad you could stop by. I will most likely be frustrating anyone who knows how to play this game, in all honesty. So how about... Can I... No, okay. That's not a thing. What about... No, don't have any more of those. Never mind. So I'm pretty sure this whole mess is supposed to be together. But I don't know exactly what I'm missing after that. So I know this can go on. Like so. Do I have to screw that all together first? Let's try that. Sure, there we go. Alright. Ooh, that suddenly freaked out. Alright, so that is together. Can I then put this thingy on? I can. Haha! Haha ha ha! Making progress. Are those the same? Of course they're not the same size. Why would they be the same size? That wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. Alright, time for spinny wheel. Good, good. Now, I do believe that's it. I do not have Satisfactory yet. I do want it. I'm trying to keep an eye out for any known issues that might change my mind significantly. I'm also a little bit salty about them doing the Epic Store exclusive. So I want to wait a little while since they just hit early access. I'm going to wait a little while and see how their development pans out. If it turns out that it's spectacular, then I might jump on anyway, but I would much rather wait for them to be on Steam, which is a year for their exclusivity clause that they did. So that might put me out of the running of a Satisfactory for quite some time. I should have paid attention to what size that was while I was taking the whole thing apart. There we go. Alright, and then the last one was down here, and it's a much bigger one. I don't recall which. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. That one. Okay. So that's together, and now we can put that doohickey on back on the front again. Right, like so. Then we need to do the screwing down part. go. See, I'm fine with developers choosing a platform that lets them get paid more. What I'm not fine with is Epic making their own launcher and demanding and forcing people to play on it. So what they're doing, and the part that I really dislike, is the very consumer unfriendly model of essentially bribing developers with large sums of cash to go Epic Store exclusive, rather than trying to encourage and entice players and do consumer-friendly methods of encouraging people to use their platform. They're strong-arming people, and that's the part I don't like. They're throwing their weight around, and they're basically demanding you come play with our toys, or we're going to take all your toys away, and that's the part I really don't like. Like, I'm fine with competition. I'm fine with, you know, if a developer said, you know, we truly need the money, and Epic had the best deal, and, you know, whatever. But that needs to be planned from the outset. But a lot of what Epic has been doing has been, you know, taking developers, taking games that had been promised on Steam, and at last minute throwing a significant chunk of cash at the developers to change their mind. And then, you know, it's basically pulling the rug out from under people. It's always been a last-minute surprise so far, and it's been a not very consumer-friendly market that they've built for themselves. And I'm not liking that part. All right, oil filter is on. Starter goes somewhere. Don't really remember where. So the thing that Epic is doing that I like is they're offering free games. I mean, that's the consumer-friendly method of enticing people to come to their store. We've got free games. Come and get it. It's great. It's a perfect method to get people to come play. But that whole strong arm method is not something I care for. Because they just recently bought up a Kickstarter campaign. So imagine Farm Folks, since that's where you're familiar with. Imagine if Farm Folks and the developers suddenly said, you know, we promised everyone Steam keys, but nope, sorry, we're not doing that. Instead, we're going Epic Store exclusive. I mean, granted, a good chunk of you probably wouldn't care, but some of us would be very upset about that. And I'm one of them. Oh, that's going to be obnoxious. That's going to keep unscrewing every time I rotate the thing. In fact, I'm going to take the damn thing off because I'm going to keep doing that. Here, go there. So, starter. I know you go somewhere useful. I think you go not right there. Now, I don't know why I can't put the belt on there. I thought it was supposed to go right on there, but that's not working. Am I just not hitting the right angle? Oh. Interesting. I did not know that was a thing. Can I put the belt on now? I can. Got it. Okay. So let's do that. And I think that's a flat head. Perfect. Okay. So that's going to stay. Nope. Stay on. There we go. Okay, so I've got my belt on. Good. I've got the starter to do, even though I don't necessarily know where the starter is supposed to go. It's got to go around here somewhere. Alright, well, I have fiddled around enough with that. I am apparently tired. I am apparently thirsty. So let's take care of some of our needs, shall we? Yes, let's take care of thirst first. No, because the juice is going to be an anti-thirst quencher. So let's drink some of that. You can go right there. And let's do some milk. Apparently, I need to pee before I cause myself too much more problem. There we go. Alright. Let's take care of this problem. And you know, on the whole Epic versus Steam thing, as much as it is obnoxious and semi-painful right now, I think ultimately it is a good thing because it is bringing out that competition, and it is most likely going to eventually force Steam to do something drastic. Whether that means cutting their prices, making their stuff more friendly for devs, you know, whatever. But there is going to be something that comes out of it. So competition ultimately is a good thing. It just sucks that the consumers are kind of having to suffer for it in the meantime. Way to go, Sparkle. Way to go, Sparkle's mouse. Alright, quick shower to take care of that problem. I'm not really all that hungry. Let's drink another juice. That takes care of a little bit of hunger. Actually, that took care of a perfect amount of hunger. I tell you what, I probably should not leave these lights on. Because the power bill. Alright, I think what I'll do is I will save and exit and then come back and sleep. Because I don't know exactly how much time is going to be lost here. But I have done stuff, and I want to save stuff. So let's do that. I'm done with that. Alright, so now it is time to sleep. And then we're going to go out and do some jobs. A little bit early to be sleeping. Ooh, that's bright. Right there. Bright. What time is it, by the way? It is a little after 10 p.m. Not terrible. Okay. Sleepy time. Damn you, phone. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Where am I facing? What's going on? Phone. Phone, where are you? Phone. I missed it. God damn it. I can't see anything. Hang on. I need to stumble my way into the kitchen. Aha! Okay. I slept for, what, 6 hours? Because it's only 2 friggin' a.m. So, yeah, that was fun. Well, I'm going to take a firework then. Take a firework then. There we go. Pussy bug. Nothing quite like taking a firework and then getting ready to light that while I'm spraying spray all over me. Whee! Party! Nothing like a little 2 in the morning fireworks, right? Alright, so we have a light. So we can work a little bit. So, I'm going to put together a couple more things if I can. And then once it's bright enough to go outside, I will go outside and do the firewood cutting, I think. Where's the friggin' starter go? For that matter, where does this thing go? I don't know. Does this give me... I have a little bit of light out there to work. A little bit. So I want to attempt to get wheels on. I think wheels will be a very helpful thing. So which is this? This is front right wishbone. So that will be over here. And this is the front left wishbone. Come on. There we go. Alright. Let's go with this one. Not that one. Let's go with this one. This one. Hooray! Alright. Wishbones is dead. What else we got? We've got half shafts, we got springs, we got steering rack. Sure. Here's where we find out how little Twin knows about cars. Let's go with front right spindle, see if that attaches to anything. Sparkle retains the crown, exactly. Alright. Twin knows nothing about cars. I do believe, though, that I can get the jack under there. And that might be useful. That is not working, by the way. Because I didn't put it anywhere useful. Okay. Let's attempt to put it somewhere useful. Yay, sub-hype! Also, I never entirely realized that sub-hype is meant to be like an actual sub sandwich. I don't know why I never got that. And I feel a little bit slow because of that. You needed to be on both leaderboards. I understand. I understand. Alright, so that's as down as it go, or as up as it goes. Let's see about putting something else on here. How about this thing? Whatever this thing is, let's put it on. No. Nope. I'm glad I'm not alone on that one then. Because I totally was not getting it. Well, I think I at least know where the steering column should go. So let's try to put that in. Hooray! Steering column is in. Not that that necessarily tells me what's going on in Finland. Well, Boston Rich, we were finding out how absolutely terrible I am at cars. How's that for snazzy things happening? Also, I'm probably going to have to screw that later because I can't see anything. How about put this thing on? Oh no. If you're trying not to die after a Thai restaurant excursion, I feel for you, man. Yes, in fact, this car was not right side up previously, so yes, it is a good day that it is currently right side up. Alright, we are slowly starting to dawn here. That's fine. So, how do I anything? Also, I have realized my mistake. I was attempting to put all of the front right pieces on the front left side. So let's try this again with the correct orientation, shall we? Oh, hey, look! When things are in the correct orientation, they actually work. Go friggin' figure. Alright, I do not know what size I need here. I think you went to the wrong Thai place if you got that. Alright, so, must screw them on first before attempting to put another part on. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, so this is probably going to come back and bite me because I'm not screwing the pieces in while I'm here. But I can't really see, so kind of have to leave those. So I'm going to attempt to remember that I have the steering column in, but not attached. And these things in, but not attached. So I'm going to try to remember that. Meanwhile, I still don't know where the friggin' starter is supposed to go. Thought I saw a flash. Oh well. Let's go take care of a couple of our needs while we wait for dawn to happen. Now, I feel like I probably should attempt to figure out how to make coffee. So let's do this. Because morning coffee would be a good thing, right? Coffee. Do I pour? I do pour. I'm going to assume that that is too much in the way of coffee. It'll be strong. Whoops. Man, I was hoping I could get that up right. Attempting to figure out coffee? Yes. So, technically, I don't actually know coffee at the moment. So let's do coffee on 4 or 5. Let's do that. See how that goes. Hopefully, I'm not going to burn my house down making coffee. Nope. No TV on yet. Okay, so gotta pee, gotta de-stress just a hair. We'll take a quick morning shower. In the dark, because why not? Coffee? Do coffee. Do coffee. Okay, fine. Okay. It's getting there. It's getting lighter. Is it light enough that I can figure out where to screw these things in? Because if I don't know where to screw them in, I'm going to have a hard time picking the right screws for them. Not really seeing bolts worth using. So let's try all of them and see what I can find out. Not seeing anything yet, but there are plenty more sizes to work with. If I don't find anything, I'm gonna have to probably look it up. Nothing. Awesome. What about screwdriver? Nope, nothing. Doubt spark plug wrench is the right answer, but nope. Okay. Huh. So I don't know how to screw those things in. Is there something I'm missing? Hmm. Fascinating. Hmm. Looks coffee-ish. I don't know how to coffee. Nope. I will have to look that up later. When I looked up coffee briefly, there was like ridiculous formulas and stuff related to making coffee, and different quantities of coffee versus different quantities of water versus different temperatures and different lengths of cooking. Yeah, it was a mess, but it was an interesting, complicated mess. So, kind of fascinated that they went that deep into their coffee making process. I wish I knew how to attach these things. Sparkle, you want to Google for me? These are the spindles. I don't know how to attach the spindles. I think we're light enough now that I can go do some wood chopping. Alright, so let's get this thing started up. Parking brake? Parking brake. Start. Ignition. Alright. Go. Perfect. Alright, so I need to go forward. Good thing I've had so much practice on tractors backing up trailers. Alright, so let's go ahead and parking brake that and turn it off for a little bit because I've got to chop all that wood now. I may or may not have parked it a little bit too close because it's kind of wobbling a little bit. That's fine, right? Sure. That seems even less fine than before. Why are you... Did you drink all my coffee? Is that what's going on here? Did you drink all my coffee? Let's do a little bit of a forward. So I need to parking brake and then forward just a hair. I don't know why that's spazzing, but it is spazzing. So apparently that's nothing I can do anything about. Alright, wood choppy time. That is apparently all the wood I can chop before it starts freaking out. Any logs that are over the spot do not get counted. Let's try it this way. There we go. That's fine. I don't know why some of them are going through, or I'm just straight up missing. That's probably what's going on. More woody chop. Hate when that happens. Because if they don't get off of the chopping block, then you can't put down another log to chop. Then there's those. They just BRB going to space. That didn't work at all. There we go. Alright. So, as soon as it stops letting me pick a log, I'll pick them all up. And I honestly don't know how much we need for the job. I think it's just a full trailer full. Oh, there it is. That's the stop picking up part. So we will start by throwing these all in again. We will start by throwing these all in again. There we go. God damn. Ah, damn it. I wish there was some indication of how much we needed. So that was one that never got chopped. I don't know how to fix that, because if they're not on the chopping block, you can't actually chop them very easily. I was able to do this before. Aha! That did work. question is, how much more do we need? Looks kind of sort of halfish, which is not the best news in the world, but it is the news that we have. And I know that there's a couple logs that went flying. There's one right there. But I think it's easier just to ignore those. Go away. Go away. There we go. Now, after I finish this, I need to determine what is worse on my sanity. Doing logs, wood chopping, or poop scooping. This is not chopping at all. Okay, fine. Fail. Fail. Well, so far we haven't had to stop due to an uncooperative log. And I kind of have a giant pile of logs at my feet. And attempting to club me in the head. Ah, okay. So there's one that didn't want to go. I could move it, but we need to get some of this pile cleaned up. So let's do that, shall we? That didn't work. Yes, indeed. Back to my summer car. We are doing firewood. It is an interesting task. I think the logs are attempting to kill me. And my truck has drank all my coffee. Because it's got the jitters. Whoops, missed. Whoops, missed. Alright, do I have any other logs? Yes. There we go. I've also found that if you take a half log and smack it up against a log that fell off the chopping block so you couldn't chop it, the half log will chop the full log and all is happy. There's another one right there. Done. Now, I do not know how to deliver this properly. Like, I'm assuming there's some obvious place to drop it off once I get to the location. Similar to how there's an obvious place to suck poop out of their spot. Yeah, actually a lot like that. I actually probably will be doing that very shortly here, because I'm planning a logging run. Yes, someone did call for some wood. Alright, so how far... That's pretty good. I mean, we're getting there. I don't know how much is left. But I told myself I wasn't going to get this, but I'm going to get it. So I don't know how much is left for full. But we're going to do it. Really? Go away. Really? That whole part about the log that's sharp enough to cut the log in half? Yeah, it just fell on a log and got itself cut in half. It's a very handy infinite wood pile. It's very handy for making money if you have an infinite pile of wood to chop and sell. God damn it. Okay. So that's that pile, because I can't cut any more while there's more logs on it. So how much wood does this friggin' trailer hold? And does it need to be full to get the job done? I mean, you're probably right. I just don't really have an indication of how full is. One shot right past my ear. Probably should do more chopping, just in case. I know. I was like one log off from it being full. I can almost guarantee it. But that just means I'll have all this wood chopped and ready to go for next time. Alright, so that's fine. Well, I mean, it wasn't full. At least I'm assuming it's not full by the fact that it keeps taking more wood. I don't know if it's going to give me an indication that it's full, like a different sound, or the logs just falling through the bed, or something, hopefully. Hopefully I'm not going to sit here for the next hour trying to fill this trailer and it's been full for the last hour. Huh. Well, I don't think it's gonna keep rising though. I mean, I think it's just as full as it's gonna be. And I think it's just accepting more. But I mean, if it's more logs equals more money, then I should hopefully be accomplishing something regardless here. And I'm okay with that. You know, this is an interesting family. They have a monopoly on the human poop consumption in town. They have a monopoly on the infinite wood sources. And no one seems to mind when you take their vehicles and stuff. Alright, so I'm going to count this as good, because I think I'm done chopping wood. I don't see any visible change in the log pile anymore. So my guess is it's full as it can be, and everything else has been just gravy on top. So, I am under the impression I should not use the tractor to pull this thing. Can I hook the trailer up to, say, the van, or... Because all I've seen is pulling the tractor with the trailer by pulling it with the poop truck. So can I just do it a different way? So I'm going to try. I do know where I'm taking it to. Or rather, I know roughly where I'm taking it to. I need to go... Sorry. Screw you, tree. So I'm going to take the trailer to the house and see if I can hook it up to anything else. Because I would rather be able to hook it up to something directly rather than attempt to pull the tractor. Alright, so, let's park here. I'm assuming... Yep, detach the trailer. Okay. Let's get the tractor out of here. let's try. Let's try the van. It doesn't look like the van has a hitch, though. Let's take a look at the back of this thing. Does this thing have a hitch? Kind of sort of looks like it has a hitch. So let's try it. And actually, hang on a sec. Let's look to see where we're going first. And probably should take care of all those needs. So let's have one of those, and one of those. Milk is not a great thirst quencher. Oh, hey, look. Alright, what do we got? 2.
Hey, oh, that's so is the shop. Oh, easy can
2, 2, that. Okay.
that.
Yeah, kid. I get it. Alright, so we got 2 poops over here. We got 2 poops over here. We've got wood, poop, and granny, I believe. Let me pull up my map just to be sure. Firewood guy. Poop, yes. Okay. So, as of right now, I believe we have all of the possible jobs currently waiting for us to do. Because there's 2 poops here in town. That's all. 2 poops there. I think there's technically... Nope, there's just a firewood guy. So yeah, every single job that is possible to have on the map is currently pending and waiting for me to do it. So that's awesome. So yeah, I need to go out here and then take a left past this first house to the second house where the dude's looking for wood. So yes, thirst, right. Because the carton of milk was not very thirst quenching. That carton of milk was also not very thirst quenching. You know, milk does not appear to be a very good thirst quencher. Meanwhile, beer is really good at it. So my fatigue is pretty high. I tried to make coffee, by the way, and it didn't work. So I don't know exactly how to make coffee. Let's do another beer. Now, as much as I hate wasting time, I do believe I should save and load quick. Just because all that firewood chopping, and I'm about to go out and drive, where the driving does tend to kill me. So I probably should do that. Yes, I shall do that. I really wish this game did not have a save and exit menu. I wish it were just a simple save. Alright, how much time did I waste? It's currently noon. So not that bad. Not that bad. We're good to go. Alright, I need to reload my truck with the truck beer. I mean, I kind of figured it was something like that. They probably needed to save an exit to stop, you know, maybe all of the physics objects from processing or something like that. So I get it, but I don't like it. Truck beer. And I need a couple truck sausages. I'm probably going to install the backpack mod pretty shortly here, because I really hate running long distances back and forth to pick up a lot of small items. How about a truck pizza? Truck pizza sounds good. Ah, good to know. Yeah, I noticed that a lot of the physics objects were disappearing after a save and load. Like the empty beer bottles and stuff like that. So that would not surprise me at all. Alright, so let's see if I can figure out how to back this thing up and attach it to the trailer. That was not the method. Problem is, I can't see shit. $80 logs, good to know. So a quick backup should tell me whether or not I can hitch this thing. I'm surprised at how close I got that, actually. I don't think that's working. Not working. Can I? No. Well, that's a little bit ballsy. Huh. So if I'm going to do this in any sort of fast manner, I'm going to have to drive this thing and tow it with all of this attached. I could do it the slow way with the tractor. And in fact, that probably will avoid me getting killed. What do you guys say? Do the slow and safe way with the tractor, or attempt to hook up the tractor to the trailer and then tow the trailer with the poop truck? Least likely way to die. Okay. Fill the van up with wood. Does that let you actually complete the job? Like, how would you dump it first off? Like, does the van have? Do you have to pull it out one at a time to dump it? Because I thought you could just unhitch the back of this thing and just pour it. By the way, where's my gas gauge? Oh. We're fine, I guess. Oh, I forgot to turn off the truck. Fine. I know you can do it, but it does indeed seem risky. Alright, so let me remember to turn this damn truck off. Nope. Nope. Stab it. I need ignition. There we go. That's fine. Come on. In you go. Alright. Let's give this a shot. Do I have... I do not have seatbelt. So clearly this is the safer method. But that's fine. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna just go. This isn't that slow. I mean, it's 20 kph, but that's fine. Yeah, no, and I think that's why they did that. I think that's why they put him so close. Because if they're not going to give you a way to tow the wood a little bit easier, then at least they should make you not have to go very far. Now, I do have a third gear on this thing, but it is definitely not letting me do that. So I wonder if that's either tractor power or, you know, with a load, perhaps. Hello, Demos. Alright, I need to pause very briefly. Tab out. There we go. Load's still good. I'm just curious if third gear is going to let me go faster. I think it is letting me go faster. I think that's the gauge for like RPMs or something like that. Because I think I'm going faster regardless. What's been happening? Well, I made my return trip to the island to pick up the stuff that I forgot last time after I died. I got at least a couple pieces together on my car, chopped a boatload of wood, and now I am taking said boatload of wood to the guy who wants it, and hopefully get a decent amount of money out of the deal. Ah, train. Not this time. Bye, train. Bye. I have not died today. I am driving a rusty, beat-up old tractor. Seems that I can't seem to get away from games that make me drive tractors. Yeah, 60 kph limit. Yeah, they don't know me very well. I actually have no idea what speed I'm going, because as far as I can tell, that is not a speedometer. So, I've got gas, I've got temperature. Yeah, that's just RPM. That's RPM and working hours. So I don't even have a speedometer to tell me how slow I am going. Trailer is still attached. Good sign. Is that a rock full of gold? Can I go gold mining and not do this? I did not lose the trailer. It's right there. Full of wood. No. We have been trying to figure out a way to do this whole process effectively. Now there's... Where the crap am I? Let me take a quick look at the map. So that is... Ah, okay, so we're at the crossing for the first poop truck guy. So if I turn that way, it's gonna wrap around that way, and that's where the poop is. So coming up further here. Whoops. No, actually, this is the wraparound. Okay, I was confused with the direction I was looking on the map. So this is the poop truck that wrapped around. And he's the guy who wants me to suck his poop. Sounds delightful. But I can go that away and continue on where the wood drop off. Demos, no topping out your fatigue bar. Go rest if you need it. Alright, so somewhere up here on the right is going to be the wood guy. I do not like that. That's the exact kind of place that I would fall off. It's a random event. Oh, okay. Good to know. Alright, so this is wood guy. Where do you want your wood, buddy? You want your wood there? Does he tell me anything useful? Sup? Got anything useful to tell me, sir? No, just gonna scratch your ass and you're gonna vaguely point that direction. Okay. Toot toot. Vaguely point that direction. It is. Got it. Okay. So... I mean... Do I just put it anywhere? Can I just, like, dump it right here or something? Sure. How? How do I do that thing? Because I've got range selector, I've got diff lock, I've got rear hydraulics. Tractor should be on. Yep, tractor's on. Front hydraulics, diff lock. Nope, I've just got my range selector to go from low to high. And I've got the front hydraulics for the forklift. And then the rear hydraulic selector here has... it just has 3 modes. It has front, middle, back. And that does not appear to be doing anything. I mean, I'm not going to say that I know that the hydraulic cable is plugged in, but I don't recall being given an option. So we've got lights, we've got ignition, we've got wipers, we've got hand throttle. Okay, good to know. Good to know. How do I do the thing? You are possibly correct. Let's find out. Huh. Huh. Is he telling me to go forward? What are you telling me to do, sir? Huh. I think I might need to look this up. Because I am confused. It probably is a generic animation, honestly. But I am confused nonetheless. What do you want? What do you want, you mutant? Looks like you got stung by like 1,000 bumblebees. Alright, so let's take a brief moment and look that up. Firewood delivery. I think you just pass out. I don't think you actually die. I'm not positive on that. Find a shed with the tractor with the trailer. Chopping firewood, delivering firewood. Let's see. Deliver there. Dump it in the gravel area directly in front of the house. The wood won't dump out of the trailer if you're in the grass. Okay, that's fine. Park your tractor, keep it running, set the gear to neutral, and open the trailer's hatch. Got it. Okay, so I think it was the part where I wasn't in neutral, because I was leaving it in gear. So let's try that. So we'll reverse ever so slightly, I think. Alright, park and brake. Neutral. Okay. Raise the tractor's throttle with the lever. Okay. Haha! Ha 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 ha. Turns out, I didn't know how to use this thing. I think he's happy with that. Good. He's like swearing at me in Finnish or something. That's fine. I know, that's why I'm doing jobs. Because I was practically out of cash. Alright, so that is delivered. Great. Fine and dandy. Give me my money, sir. How much is it? 3,200. It's actually pretty good. Thank you, sir. Alright, let's take this thing back home. Now that I actually know what the hell I'm doing. So, enter driving mode. Gear. Park. Go. I'm back to the amount that I started at the beginning, which means I've spent 4,800 bucks. Which is fine. And I've been neglecting my job duties, mainly because I keep almost getting myself killed doing poop truck duty. I have 4 active poop truck jobs to do, and if I were to actually do them, that would be another 4,800 bucks, because they're 1,200 each, I think. So now I know how to do the delivery. Turns out you need to actually know how to work a tractor to be able to do that. Go figure. Now this is the poop truck guy. Sorry, can't work today. I died. Don't worry, I'll be better tomorrow. I'll be fine. But I do need to get back home because my fatigue is off the charts. I took a wrong turn. So that's where I'm a little bit confused about that spot. Because that spot on the map is a little bit tricky. Can I turn around? Or do I... I think it'd be easier to turn around at the road at this point. So this is the road. If I turn around and come back from the road, I need to take a left at that crossing. Hello, yellow car. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Alright, fatigue is high. All of my other needs are high. So let's go back home, de-stress a little, take a little nap. This thing does not have the power to get up that hill. Good lordy. So I need to take a right at this crossing. Got it. Sorry, left. I know what I meant. Do as I mean, not as I say. Alright, so we should just need to take the next right, which is a little ways off, but not too terrible. Now, as far as this job being slow and monotonous, it's a good payout, so I think it's definitely worth doing. According to that wiki article, it says that he asked for firewood somewhere around 4 hours into the playtime, and then after you do your first delivery, every 8 hours after that. So, you know, every couple days or so, I should be able to do one of those jobs. And I will most likely do that off stream in the future, because it is slow and monotonous and there's nothing really exciting happening. Not, you know, not likely to crash off of the side of the road or anything like that, so you guys aren't going to miss anything fun. But I do need to keep doing it because $4,800 is good cash. Right up ahead there, I think, is the next right. I see those signs. Right. Right, 32, not 48. I was looking at my current number, not what I ended up getting. Alright, so now it's just a matter of making our way home, get this thing parked next to the firewood again. Hopefully that nap will come in handy soon here. And I don't actually know what the threshold limit is on fatigue, or on any of the bars for that matter. Because I know with thirst, I was in the red, and I know it goes past the red. Because I had accidentally dehydrated myself in the sauna that one time. So it took me, what, 2 or 3 beers just to get below red? So I'm just curious, with fatigue, does that mean I sleep longer? How long can it go before it becomes a serious problem? No idea. I'm sure one of these days I will find out the hard way. getting there. You know, I think it was an interesting decision to have the player's main house so far away from civilization. I'm not sure I'm fond of that. I mean, I know part of the game is about driving, so putting you far out from civilization makes you drive a lot. But still, it's a heck of a trip. Yes, I have a very long driveway, and I own an apparently sizable chunk of land. Alright, so I need to turn in here. Exactly. A lot of land. Very little population. Whoops. I failed at backing up. Well, apparently my thirst is also off the charts. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this thing off. It doesn't need to go anywhere. And I need to take care of myself before I die. Also, I am very disappointed by the grilling process. It takes forever to grill, and the food that you get out of it is not any more beneficial than just eating raw sausages, which is silly. And you can't save those cooked sausages for later. Because the save and load process kills those cooked sausages. So that's kind of disheartening a little bit, I think. Whoops. I'll headbutt the pizza. Headbutting the pizza's bad. Yeah, we're good. Oh no. Sausages aren't breaking apart, which means... No? I think still on. Interesting. Is it because that's on? Oh. Whatever. Weird. Let's do a shower pee. Alright, Demos. Shower pee. I've never had to turn the stove on before. So all I've needed to do before is drop the sausages on the stove without it being on, and the sausages have immediately broken apart into multiple individual sausages. So I don't know why it's not working now, but whatever. I don't necessarily know how to get rid of the cigarette if it's not fully dragged out. So I've been just drinking the whole thing out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, the light's off. They're all at 0. See? 0. I was kind of hoping for the whole sausage thing to work. Because it's much more efficient to break apart the sausages. Can I do it on the grill? See? I can do it on the grill. And this is where I want to install the backpack mod, because I shouldn't have to run back and forth 4 times to grab 4 individual sausages to put into the fridge. Now, I am dropping sausages on the floor. I am working on emptying a container of beer. And then hopefully I can use the container of beer as like a temporary small container to put stuff in. So hopefully that'll work. If the stove is going to stop working for this, I might bring the grill inside just so I can do that. I'm not hearing bubbling. Not hearing bubbling at all. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. There's a bubble. Alright, time for sleep. I'm going to leave the kitchen light on because it's most likely going to be pitch black when I sleep. Because I am all sorts of off of a good sleeping schedule, unfortunately. Let's see. I know. It is currently... What is that? Is that 4 in the morning? Or is that... Yeah, it's got to be 4 in the morning. Alright, that's fine. I'll take it. I gotta have a quick morning drink. And then a quick morning pee shower. I think that actually worked out fairly well because I was so tired. I slept a lot longer than I normally would. So it slept me right before the break of dawn. So that turned out fairly well. Alright, so, I don't have, do I have a hall light? Do have a hall light, perfect. So, the wood truck, or the wood job is done. Down here is Granny's, so I need to get the fish, which should be, hopefully, done on the lake. But I might leave it for a little bit, see if I can get more fish out of the deal. So I think I'm going to go straight to Periyarvi and get those 2, because I already have two poop jobs in the truck, and I think the truck can hold 4. So if I do the 2 straight at Periyarvi, I should be able to empty it while I'm there, and then maybe hit up these other ones on the way back, perhaps. Because then I can do Periyarvi, and I can go this way, hit Lop, and then go down to this guy, back home again, and I'll have enough room for 1 more poop truck run. Alright, Shazak, have fun. So yes, I think that's what I will do. We're hitting dawn here, so I'm going to try to put something together in the engine here. I think I'm going to try to put this in. I think that's not... Yeah, there it is. There it is. So that's the clutch master cylinder. And then I also have the brake master cylinder. Which goes around here somewhere. And then there's also... Let's see, I've got the clutch, I've got the brake. Where are you? Gas. Huh. That's handbrake. I'm not entirely sure. Let's go ahead and throw on the fuel pump then, because I know where that goes. Let's see, where are you? That bolt, there we go. There we are. Perfect. All right. So I've got that on. I think we're good overall. Still not entirely sure where the starter goes. I feel like that's the thing I'll need to know eventually. Because starter's kind of important for starting. Just a thought. No idea. Alright, so we are getting close to enough light to be able to do things over here. And I'm going to lower this. Try to rejack. It did get a little bit scooted. Okay. So, how the hell do I attach this thing? Aha! There's the bolt. Perfect. That's what I was looking for. I just couldn't for the life of me see that damn bolt. But now I know where it is, which means I can attach it. And it's probably really big. Okay, maybe it's not as big as I thought it was. There it is. Now, is that the only one? Somehow I doubt that it's the only one, but I'm not seeing any others. Alright, well, let's do the one. Yeah, I'm really only seeing the one. Okay. Let's see if that's enough for me to be able to put on the disc brakes without the whole thing coming apart. Sure. Seems good. Perfect. Of course, wrong size. What size are you? That size. Holy crap. I almost have wheels on. That's weird. Alright, so disc brake. Next up is probably one of these things. I know the steering rod needs to go in here somewhere. Where does the steering rack go? Actually, before I do that, I'm going to attempt to screw in the thingy that I have over here. Come on. There it is. Why is that not working? It's just falling. Alright. So let's get these things attached. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Car doesn't want to let me out. Fine, be that way. Can I lean in? Sure, I can. So I can hit both of those things as soon as I figure out which bolt it is. Not that one. Indeed, good luck and have fun. The good luck part, I think, is the part I need the most. Thanks, Sparkle. Hey, look, found it. Just making sure you're staying on top of that leaderboard. Alright, how do I... Window. Not gonna work until I can get in there, perhaps? Oh, lordy. You have to roll the damn thing like this. Okay. That's fine. We'll roll it. Okay, so why does this steering column go all sorts of janky when I attempt to put it in? Probably needs to be attached to something else. This car is a death trap. It does not want me to go anywhere. So how about one of these parts? Saw it. Saw it briefly. There it is. God frickin' son of a poop. I don't know why that's happening, which means I'm probably missing something. let me grab this and set that down. That's steering related, so sure, I can go there. What about this doohickey? Where does this doohickey go? This is a doohickey, and it should go somewhere. Not a clue. Alright, I have had enough screwing around with this car for now. Let's go ahead and lower that so it doesn't freak the fuck out on me. Maybe. There we go. Alright, lowered. I guess I just needed to kick it. Sure. Alright. So I need to go to Perry RV. Is there anything I need to get while I'm there? I think I will continue my habit of buying all the juice so I can have the empty containers for my alcohol. Speaking of which, is this done? Nope, not done. I have a handful of sausages, so we'll leave that. Use this. That's empty. Okay, good to know. Probably have to buy another one or two of these. I do believe... Yeah, so I only have one of those, and that's the brake clutch fluid. Supposedly it takes at least 3 of those to get the whole car juiced up, so I'll get a couple more while I'm there. And beyond that, I don't think I have any other needs/requirements other than going into town and taking care of the poop. So, let's do that. I feel untrusting of this game, so I think I am going to do another save and exit before I go into town, because this game seems to hate me, and I have at least accomplished some things. In town. Jelly. Are you having fun with the embers? You are under no obligation to get more, obviously. But I do appreciate it. Hooray! Okay. Doodly-doo. So the one thing I don't know, I need to do this, is... Are my wheels down right now? No, I don't think they are. Let's see about bringing those up. Okay, those wheels are down now, because I pretty much need those to be down to drive with all the poop in this thing. So let's do that. Diff lock, here. I think I need that as well. I left without spraying myself with bug spray. That's gonna be a problem. Hello, Demos. We are attempting to take the poop truck into town. Which is always leading to failure on my part. Sacrifice the unicorn to Saturnian aliens. Demos is not on the plot. No, he knows. He knows too much. Thanks, Demos. I believe that now puts you on the leaderboard. Unfortunately, I found out that the leaderboards reset at like Tuesday morning-ish. So the stuff that was earned yesterday is not on the boards. Leaderboard at the top of chat. You should be able to see Sparkle's name up there. If you're on mobile, I'm not honestly sure how it shows up. Yeah, in that case, I have no idea how it shows up. Don't die, don't die, don't die! You are the number one. So, I need to be careful, because I keep getting my ass damn near killed on this rally race, or on this rally track. So I need to be careful. And I think that means I need to limit my speed a little bit. When I say limit my speed a bit, I mean stop speeding. For the love of God, me. That sounds like not a coffee cup holder. It sounds more like a phone holder. Sounds like you have found the holder's true purpose in life. Boom power. That's supposedly Granny's house, I think. Not positive. Don't die. Don't die, don't die. Alright. We made it. trying really hard to make it to town alive. And this is one of my death spots right here. Okay. Alright, we're good. Ooh, and sparkle in with the bullseye. I have a feeling those embers are going to get me killed as I try to look to see what they are. Yes, Demos. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. I'm liking this drive a little bit better now that I'm not attempting to take it at full speed. But I think that's kind of where my problem was before, is I was not pacing myself. Like right now I'm going 40 to 50 kph. It's a little on the slow side, I get it. But also, I'm alive. So that's important. What the ever-loving fuck is that? What? I mean, thanks for the embers, but are you really trying to get me killed? Because it's kind of sort of working. Hey, James, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I came in time to watch Demos trying to get me killed. Alright, so I should be able to just full speed off of this thing. Hooray! We're on asphalt! Slightly less chance of me dying on asphalt. Damn it, Demos. No wishing for my demise. Alright, so we're almost to town now. I don't know why this truck is pulling so hard to the right. I have the same problem with the boat pulling too hard to the left. I don't know what's up with that. Yay, Sparkle GG! That was weird. Apparently it went full in. So weird. Okay. I don't know what was up with that. Oh, you son of a... I just got rammed from behind. Dick. I don't know. I was apparently not going fast enough for him. So he just rammed me from behind. there were any justice in this world, he would have cracked open my poop tank and got himself covered. Exactly. Not the truck to hit from behind. For any number of reasons. And how are we on gas, by the way? We need gas. That's right, this truck uses boatloads of gas. I should be able to diff lock. I should be able to lift, I should be able to diff lock. Okay. So, I need to find where the poop collections are. It's usually people who are just sitting outside of their house or something like that. Oopsie doodle. Want to do that? Final 50 embers. Thank you, Demos. Hey, guy. Where are you going? Alright, here's a guy. Here's a guy sitting around, and there's his poop container. So let's back up to his poop container, and we will suck his poop chute dry. I think I need to low on this one. You missed me not dying. First off, I mean, that's a hell of an accomplishment right there. And I am now just backing up to one of my first poop collections in town. Demon's trying to get me killed. Alright, that should be it. It's a little bit too hard of a park, but it'll be fine. I know, not dying hype is a very important hype. Get in the hole. There we go. Get in the hole. There we go. That's a little better. Hey, me Poppy Senpai. Thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Alright. Here, let me add a little bit to the mix there. You like this game? Because I'm enjoying this game. How are we doing with the poop? Doing okay with the poop. Now, I have no idea where I am. So I need to refer to the map. I think I came into town, and I think I took the first right. So I need to continue down that road and take another right for the next pole. Really? I know. Actually consulting maps. Just take the money and let's continue with our lives. Yes, sir. Thank you. You continue drunkenly mumbling to yourself. You'll be fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn this thing off. How's my gas, by the way? My gas is fine. Alright, so now I need to actually get the hose out of here. I know that is a challenge. Especially when it wants to keep going back in. Alright, much better. Alright, so grab the gross, poopy end of the hose. Come on. Come on. Close enough. Close enough. Alright, so I got dude's money. Let's go give ourselves a reward with a beer. Or two. I did not intend to take a nap in the truck. Did not intend to take a nap in the truck while it was while it was running, by the way. But whatever. Bye, Demos. You guys are running out in the field out there? What the hell? All right, whatever. All right, let's get going. We have another poop job to do. So I should need to take a right up here. Yeah, there he is. That guy, right there. That's the other poop I need to get rid of. Should be fine, I think. Just fine. Perfect. Good. Alright. So now we can turn on the suction and suffer for a little while. And again while I'm here. It's all going to the same place anyway. In fact, so close. No one will be the wiser. So this is the church. I don't know if you can go in the church, but it's pretty. Oh, he's done with the job. Excuse me, he's done with the job. Does not look to be a place you can go in. In fact, it's entirely empty. What's this? Don't know what that was about. Whatever. In memory of testers. Nice. Nice little tester memorial up here. That's cute. Alright, so let's go back, turn off the truck, and figure out how to get to the dumping ground, because I need to empty this thing. Thank you, sir. I'm up to 7,200 bucks. That's pretty good. Well, that came out a lot easier than usual. Close enough. What am I playing? I am playing My Summer Car. It is the Finnish life simulator of 1995. Alright, so I need to consult the map. So I am there. I need to... Let's see. I need to take a left out of here, and then the first right. Yeah, let's do that. Left out of here, and then the first right. I need to go that way. So somewhere in here is the waste treatment plant, and I need to figure out how to dump. So let's go in here and see if there's an inside to talk to. It is closed. They are open between 8 and 16, and I have no idea what time it is currently. Hello, sir. Can I come in? I would like to come in, please. No? Okay. So, how do I dump? Let's go take a look around here. That's more sewage treatment. What? God damn it. Sorry about that. Mixer has been having a hard time staying updated with the appropriate game. So let me update that again, because I updated that before I started, and it didn't take. Let's see if that takes. There we are. Sorry about that. Hope I didn't mislead you on what game I was playing. Fascinating. Okay, well, I don't know. So I wish I knew what time it was, because, you know, it's probably just past 1600 hours, if that is the sun going down-ish. Which means... let's go take a peek. Come on. Come on. There we go. You'd think any of them would have a clock. I mean, 1990s was not exactly, like, technological dark ages or anything like that. Whoops, crashed. Alright, so let's go this way. I'm going to try to find my way to the pub slash store, depending on which one's open. And I think that's this way. I'm also going to need to stop for gas, because I need it. Okay, let's go ahead and turn that off. Get the hell out. So, first off, can I get gas? I can, which means the store is still open. So, this is going to take a little while. But yeah, that does appear to be the sun going down, so I missed the 16 o'clock window. So that's unfortunate. But it's fine. I think I'll get this thing to about half for now. And then go in and shop while I still can, because I don't know how much longer the store is going to be open. Halfish is fine. Hi, buddy.
Moro, moro, mitä äijä?
What's up? See, you are a pleasant gentleman. If I had a hello, I would say hello to you, but all I have is swearing and fingers, so I won't give that to you. You, on the other hand.
Ei
What's up, bitch?
vittu, pitiks sunkin nyt vittu tulla tähän haisemaan vittu? Ihan tarpeeksi toi johki haisee ihan kuselle, niin vittu nyt täällä haisee kusi ja paska satana sekaisin. No niin, kiitos sulle vittu.
He didn't care. Hello, sir.
Tervetuloa te. Ei kun sinäkö se vaan olitkin.
Oh, it's you. Well, thanks. Making me feel all welcome and stuff. Alright, so I need 2 of these. I need... I won't get any more. I won't get any more sugar at the moment. I need a couple more of those. Another beer. About to close, so I'm gonna go buy all of these. And then, I think I'm good on sausages for a little bit. Which means I'm gonna buy all of them. Perfect. Really? Really, you douchebag? Really? Oh, no, no, no. What a cock. I mean, his friend's not a dick, but they kind of hang out together, so I mean, they're kind of guilty by association at that point. He's also not smart. I mean, he's a nice gentleman, but he doesn't have much going on upstairs, unfortunately. Do you need assistance? I mean, I could tow you out of this little predicament you've gotten yourself into. He's playing the Austin Powers game right now. Oh dear. Alright, so I don't know exactly how I want to handle this right now. Because I don't really want to make that long-ass drive back. But I'll have to wait until morning to be able to go dump off the sewage here. So I don't really know how to handle that. What do you think? I mean, I could just take care of all of my needs here because I got my sausages, I got my drinks, I got my bed. I mean, I don't have to go back home. And hell, I can go hit the bar. No, 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 no. Thank you for not running into me or my truck. I appreciate that. I don't trust him at this point.
Morjesta tiskiin ja tiskit koneeseen.
Did you just say random idiocy just for fun? Is that the green car that's always racing on the track? I think that might be. Alright, so I wish there was a friggin' clock in this game aside from the only clock in my house.
Noniin, ei muuta kuin kiitos ja hellurei.
I wish. Because there's no clock in here to tell me when he's about to close. I mean, technically there isn't even a sign telling me when he's open. Nope, wait. He's open 10 to 20. Okay, that's fine. What is this? Fascinating. I don't know what that is. Okay, so How do I tackle this problem? I mean, I could go all the way home. It's just a pain in the ass to do that and then have to come all the way back again. I'm not tired enough to sleep the whole night. I need a shower, but whatever. In fact, let's take a look at the map quick. I may be able to go walk into the lake and take a little bit of a lake shower, because that's pretty close. Okay, clock in the poop truck. What do we got? So we've got temperature, we've got gas, we've got oil, we've got RPMs, we've got speed. Oh. I think it might be the second hands that are around the speedometer here. So if I'm reading that right, and that is the clock, it is moving. So yes, I think that's the clock. So then that means that it is just shy of 8 p.m. So it is just shy of 20. So if that's right, in another, what, 20, 30 seconds or so, Timo's shop should close.
Tervetuloa te... Kun sinäkö se vaan?
Yeah, it's me. I'm just waiting for you to walk your ass over the pub so I can confirm that that's the clock and that that's the right time. Done. I mean, he went a little bit broken there, but yeah. So that was the clock. Good to know. Not exactly the most obvious clock in the world, but yeah. So the pub hours are 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. Alright, so let's have some stuff. Sausage and fries. Should have ordered my drink first so I can have that while he's doing his slow walk back and forth. Alright, and then we're gonna have... sure. I'll have a coffee. I'm gonna just go ahead and drink that right now. You can have that back. Tell you what, fuck it, another coffee. Another coffee, keep it coming, keep it coming. Keep it coming, keep it coming. There we are. Alright, we're gonna have some beer.
Kyllä sinulta on noin nuoreksi mieheksi ihan miehen otteet tuohon kaljajuontiin.
What do you mean? I'm just ordering a freaking beer. Okay, now you can start calling me drunk.
Noin nuoreksi mieheksi ihan miehen otteet tuohon kaljajuontiin. Laitetaanhan elämän risaan.
We're just taking care of all of our needs right now, minus the dirtiness. Just go for it. Shatter your life. I appreciate you calling your patrons, your paying customers, drunks. Alright, vodka please. There seems to be no point with your drinking. Alright, we'll take that. So we've got 3 coffees in us. Get some food. And then spend the night. That's not nearly enough beer. I think I need another one. Beer me.
Kyllä sinulta on noin nuoreksi mieheksi ihan miehen otteet tuohon kaljaan juontiin.
Take it. Alright, and then this. Whee! That's quite some fun. And then, just for good measure, pee on this guy's car. This guy's a dick. Here, make sure it's inside
Ei
too.
vittu, taasko se juottaa saatana paskaa? Teimoko sulle tota vittu aina myy?
Yes, swimming in the lake does remove dirtiness. So if I can figure out which way the lake is, I can go swimming.
Ota hei yksi kurjala ja vittu paino nyt vittuun siitä oikeesti.
There. And a cue.
Ai jaha, täällä on vaan tämmöset merkit näköjään täällä. Ei jumalauta oikeesti vittu. Tuot kuule saatana sattuu.
Alright, which way? Which way? I think it is that way. Let's go that way. Sort of. Let's sort of go that way. Yeah, that's lake. Right over there-ish. Uh-oh. He's on a driving bench. Anytime he's on a driving bench, he might actually come after me. Oh, yeah, this is fun. Oh, hey, we've got a dock. That's nice. That's good. Nothing like good drunken swimming. Honestly, I would not be surprised if they did that. There's our dirtiness going down. We were just so dirty that the red bar wasn't going down very quickly. I mean, it would be funny, but it would also be kind of crappy because so much progress lost. So here's hoping that's not a thing. Oh, it respawns at the church? Okay. See, every time I've died so far, the game has either not loaded properly or something else has happened. So I don't know if I've ever actually successfully respawned from a death yet. Like the last one that I did, it was on the death screen, and I tried to click the button to load, and it just froze, hung, and then crashed. Oh man, this walking thing, real tricky. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I definitely... So what? When that happened, I lost the progress of everything except for the So that was the time that I died after coming back from the cabin, and I had brought back with me the coffee and the bucket and all that fun stuff. After the crash and I reloaded, everything was back at the cabin except for the coffee pot. The coffee pot was back in the house where I left it. So it was like it was attempting to save, but didn't quite work. That's right, I can save and reload, which passes time. Let's do that. It's close enough. Now the question is, how much time did that pass? I'm still drunk as crap. Oh, all of my shit would have jumped out of the bag. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, no, no. No, thank you, sir. Yep, all my shit jumped out of the bag. That's fine. These might end up as my truck sausages. I might just end up with truck sausages. That's fine. How are we doing? I wonder how much time would pass on the sleeping time. So it is currently. Hang on. It is currently a little after 10 p.m. So let's try to take a nap. Sleep. I don't know how much time is passing with the amount of sleep that I had, because I was not exactly very fatigued. It is now shaking o'clock. It is currently 2 a.m. I think? With all that shaking and stuff. So 2 a.m. I guess. Let's have a beer to calm these shakes, shall we? That didn't work. Alright, so, hunger, urine, dirtiness. That's fine. The hell? Did you guys kill Timo?
Ei vittu, pitikö sunkin nyt vittu tulla tähän haisemaan?
Did you guys kill Timo?
Toi Jokki haisee ihan kuselle.
They killed Timo!
Haisee kusia paskassa tuolla sekaisin. No niin,
Wait.
kiitos sulle vittu.
No, he's just snoring. He's just sleeping. He's fine. So, I know that there is a job at some point that someone would call you to pick them up from the pub. Is that Timo then? Are you fine, buddy? Are you okay? Do you need some assistance? Don't do it. And you're dead. I'm gonna go ahead and save Timo for you guys. Because clearly you guys are insane. Timo, you need to come up here. You need to come up here. I don't have the manpower to I don't have the manpower to fix this problem. Timo, you're on your own, buddy. My stress went through the roof with whatever just happened there. I don't know what just happened, but yeah, my stress went crazy. Alright, Well, time to fix that problem. Timo, you stress me out, man. I've only tried the slot machines. I know that there's someone you can play cards with somewhere, but I don't know where they are. Oh, that was a nice cigarette. That was nice. Alright. So, hi. Bye. So it is now almost 3. I'm not exactly passing time quickly. So is this a situation where I just need to keep saving and loading until the time has passed? So it is now 3 something? Yeah, it was just about 3. So let's see how much time passes. Because I don't actually know how much time passes when you save and load. It's getting lighter. So some time has passed. Let's see, what do we got? It is now 4 something. So about an hour per save and load. It's not the greatest way to pass time, but you know it'll work, I guess.
Ei vittu, pitikö sunkin nyt vittu tulla tähän haisemaan vittu? Ihan tarpeeksi toi jokki haisee ihan kuselle, niin vittu nyt täällä haisee kusia.
Yes, there is piss
No
everywhere.
niin, kiitos sulle vittu.
There is indeed piss everywhere. Jerk face. Gonna go run into my truck again, ain't he? Alright, let's do it. We'll do a couple more saves and loads. I think there should be a better way to pass time, honestly. I mean, sleeping's great and all, but you have to have fatigue to do that. Alright, so it should be 5. Let's do another one. And then I just want to make sure, yeah, time is definitely passing, and it seems to be about an hour at a time, but I do want to just check the clock to make sure that it's moving. Oh, actually, it's about 8, so that's perfect. So let's go somewhere. There we go. Alright, so according to the thingy here, I need to go back that way. Need to take the second left. Okay. So I think it might be more than an hour that passes then, and I wasn't paying that close attention. Alright, so this guy should be open, because he's supposed to open at 8. Hooray! Hello.
Joo. Joo. Joo, joo.
Jaa.
Ja se teki sitten
Jaa.
niin paljon kuin... Oo.
Jesus.
Jos passaa
1300 bucks.
kultaa, niin minä olisin rikas mies. Vaan eihän se oo.
Okay.
Ja kiitos käynnistä.
So where do I go?
Joo. Siitä
Back
vaan.
up your truck through the garage doors, empty your tank onto the grate on the floor. Okay.
Auton tonne hallin puolelle ja
Got it.
antaa
Okay. So about a quarter of the money that you make picking up poop goes back towards the fees to actually dump it properly. So that's good to know, because then I have to be able to plan for how much money I'm actually earning. I don't like that, but it's good to know. Oops. Alright. Reverse. Oh, hang on. I need that mirror. Well, and then I know that there are fees if you dump without a permit. So I'm curious how much it's going to cost. Can I fit in here? Yes. Alright, here's the gross part. You. So maybe next time, after we get a full load, we'll dump it into the lake. We'll save, dump it in the lake, and then see how much the fine might be. Oh man, you can see the truck rising up from emptying all that poo. Do we have a fill level or something like that that I can look at? Not particularly. Do believe we're done though. Alright, so poo has been dumped. Have some celebratory beers. Hey, Shinan's hose, thank you for that. Now, since I'm going to be going home now, Shinan's host again. That was weird. But thanks, how you doing? Multi-stream hose, that would be why. That would do it. Alright, let's see. I need to go this way. I appreciate it, Shenanigans. How you doing? Is there anything I need to get while I'm here? I do need to gas up again. And the gas is pretty low. So, probably should do that. Because I only got some of it before. Interesting is certainly a word for it. Oh, right. They're locked. Because it's not the right time yet. It is currently just about 9:30. And he opens up at 10. So we just have a little bit of wait to go here. Can't steal it. You can't actually pull off the thingies. And they changed, I believe, where it's located. Oh, hi. Yeah, they changed where it's located. So you can't reach the buttons. Have to go in through the pub, but I can't get in through the pub. Because the pub is not open.
Ei vittu, pitikö sunkin nyt vittu tulla tähän haisemaan vittu? Ihan tarpeeksi toi johki haisee ihan kuselle, niin vittu nyt täällä haisee kusia paskassa tuolla sekaisin. No niin, kiitos sulle vittu.
That's fine. It'll open soon. Hello, random wandering person. Yeah, absolutely. Perfectly normal. Certain YouTubers have lovingly dubbed it the Finnish headbutt. So you can just Finnish headbutt your way into stuff. You're just dumb. You boxed yourself in with your buddy there. So hello, how are you? Also, the swearing is terrible and hilarious. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, no, he's just dumb. You truly are a wart of a dick. Ass. Such an ass. Hi. Goodbye. Yes. That is a correct assessment of what was happening. Alright, it is just about 10, so we're gonna have a breakfast beer. A gun in the game? That would be interesting. Oh, Conkers. I remember that game. Alright, now it is 10. So. Now for the forever fill. Alright, so what I think I'm actually going to do is I think I might actually have to call it here. Because it's about 12:30. So this is a little bit late. Need to actually go to work tomorrow and stuff. But on top of that, this fill takes for bloody ever. Don't want to make you guys sit through that whole thing. What I plan to do next time is I will save and quit here. And then we'll make that return trip home. That includes the remaining 3 poop-sucking jobs. And then we'll hit home and then actually do things. Yep, I'm based out of Minnesota. But yeah, this whole thing takes for friggin' ever. You're in Minnesota too? Awesome. Not too many of us here. I think I've only seen one other in passing. Southern. I'm in the Twin Cities area. But yeah, we'll have to talk more about that later. I'm going to call it here. I'm going to save and quit and all that fun stuff. Hello, Mac. Welcome. And also potentially goodbye, because I am going to sign off here. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this game. It's tedious, it's insane, it's crazy, but it's fun. So, thank y'all for coming. Thanks for any subs and follows I might have missed, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.